So today's video, I want to talk about my feelings around this email that I received. So I received this email congratulating me on posting my 100th video to my YouTube channel. And I am having a lot of emotions around that, specifically around all the misinformation that I was told leading up to this moment. I've had my channel for over a year. I think I'm actually almost at 2 years now. I'm not entirely sure. I need to go back and look. And if you have ever looked into doing YouTube, or maybe you have a YouTube channel, you've probably heard several of the things that I'm going to mention here. And part of the reason why I struggle with this is because I was given that line that, once you hit, 100 videos, the YouTube algorithm knows how to where to put you, so they start suggesting you more and more and more, and that doesn't seem to be the case either. I was also told that if I post consistently, same time, like same day of the week, all that stuff, all the time, that would help grow my channel, and I really didn't see much growth when I was doing that. In fact, I saw more growth when I was inconsistent with my posting, like random growth, than I did when I was consistent. And I don't think it's about that either. And I think a lot of the frustration for me comes from the fact that I don't know. I've worked on my SEO, I've worked on my titles, my descriptions. There's times, going through that, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know, how, what, and, the ways that I'm supposed to grow my channel. Because, for every one that says you got to hit 100 videos, other people are going no, or there's proof out there. So there's several artists that I subscribe to because I love their content, several other types of channels that I subscribe to because I love their content. I enjoy them as a person, and I just like, seeing and hearing what they have to say. And it's very interesting to me that some of these channels, one that I saw this morning, their first channel, 8 months, and they well surpassed the 1,000 subscriber mark just in 8 months. And it's just how do you do that? Another channel that I've been following, when she first started, she had around 600, or when I first started following her, she'd only been on the platform for maybe a month. She already had 600 followers, and now she's been on there barely a year and has 81,000 subscribers. And I'm this is awesome. And, I'm not jealous of these people. I'm very excited for them. This is amazing. My problem is I can't figure out what I'm not doing right. What am I doing wrong? So that's kind of some of the things that I feel about it. I'm also excited that I've reached my 100th video. I actually really enjoy making videos. I do struggle sometimes with content ideas. I have him hauled back and forth. So my most popular videos on my channel right now are the ones that are more like short instructional videos for the Procreate app on iPad. And I know that there's potential there, but I really don't want to just do short instructional videos. I would like to share my world. I'm guessing a lot of people don't find that interesting. I need to be more interesting. So there's that. And I like sharing my art. That's what I really want to share on this channel. This is why it's an art channel. It's I want to share my art. There was something else I was going to say. There have been moments on my channel where I get tired. I get tired of of putting in a lot of effort and not seeing any results whatsoever. So it doesn't seem like anybody watches the videos. It doesn't seem like it's really hitting with anyone. It doesn't seem like it's resonating with anyone. And so I feel like I'm just kind of yelling out into the vast nothing and not even hearing crickets because there's just nobody out there kind of thing. And so sometimes I'll just get a little sidetracked and frustrated, and I'm just forget it. But I keep coming back to it because I really enjoy doing this, and this is something that I'm very passionate about and that I want to do. Another thing that I found very interesting, and I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers shared this, is that an overwhelming majority, like 80%, sometimes higher, I know on my channel it's like 96 or 98% of the people that actually watch my content are not even subscribed to my channel. And so I find this whole thing about monetization very, very interesting, because YouTube wants you to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I'm actually really close to the watch hours. I'm at 3,615, I think. Whereas the subscribers, as of today, I'm at 650, I do believe, maybe 653. So a lot of people, like a lot of YouTubers that I know, they do struggle, like they seem to be getting the hours more than the subscribers. But I find it interesting that the subscriber count matters so much to YouTube for the monetization piece, only because statistically you can see that the people who aren't subscribed are the ones that are actually giving you the most hours. Like I said, it's most channels, it's like around the 80% mark. I know for mine it's in the high 90s. Basically 90% of the people that are watching my YouTube channel aren't even subscribed to me, so they're giving me these hours. So I find it interesting that the subscriber count even matters in the first place, because even with some of the higher channels, you still have a low percentage of the people that are subscribed. And I feel like for me, I know I've subscribed to channels before, and then sometimes I'm just not interested in watching their video. Like they might have a new video out and I'm like, I'm not interested in that one. And so I just don't watch it. So it takes me a while before I find something, you know, of theirs that I'm interested in watching. And then sometimes I go through little bursts where, like Andy J Pizza, you know, as soon as I kind of caught on to his message and just like his artwork and that kind of stuff, there were like a week or two that I just like kind of indulged in all of his content, as much of it as I could. And so sometimes I do that, and then when I've had my feel of it, like I've, you know, kind of go off and on. But I don't typically unsubscribe because I still like those people and I still want to quote unquote support their channel, which is interesting because as I say that, like, well, obviously it's the hours, the watch hours that actually really support the channel, not necessarily the subscriber amount, especially once they've already hit over the 1,000. So, yeah. I know this is really weird and it's kind of going in a lot of different places and it's kind of convoluted, but I guess my struggle with it is that it does take so much longer for some channels to grow, and I just happen to be one of those channels that it's going to take me quite a while to grow. I know that, like in some trainings, that they've talked about like, oh, well, you know, once you get your first 100, like it just takes off after that, or, you know, once you even get your first 1,000, it takes off after that. And I don't know how much information that is out there is actually accurate. Maybe it was accurate for them, maybe it's accurate for some channels, but it hasn't appeared to be accurate for me. So far, what I have learned from posting 100 videos on YouTube, I've learned more about what I really truly want to share on here. So I don't want to be an instructional, you know, kind of channel. I just want to share my art and share my process and share my thoughts and my feelings with whoever wants to hear them. And then I've also learned that I guess like my growth is going to look different. You know, I'm not going to get to be that person that like, oh, in 8 months I had 81,000 subscribers. Like that's not going to be my channel. And that's okay. That's okay with me. It's just, it's hard because I would like to succeed at this. And my version of success at this is the first milestone really is getting to that monetization piece. And it's not so much of the monetization piece per se, it's the fact that people are actually interested in my content and what I have to say. So I comfort myself by telling myself that, you know, I'm not for everybody. Nobody is for everybody. Unless you're Mr. Beast, I guess. So, but I'm not for everybody. and that's okay, that there will be at least a handful of people, if not more, that do resonate with my artwork, that do resonate with, what I share. So I'm sticking to that and trying to find a way to be even more authentic with my channel. That's what I came to share with you today, is just my thoughts and my feelings around what my journey has been like so far on YouTube. It has been filled with a lot of bad advice, misinformation, and a lot of just figuring things out. So I will say this though, out of all of the YouTube courses that I've taken, some very popular ones, the only one that I have not taken is the one specifically created by YouTube itself. So, and that one's free. That one's a free one. So I should probably I will start making that a priority, to get on there and learn from YouTube themselves instead of secondhand information from other, popular YouTube channels and people and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are a YouTube content creator, I would love to hear your thoughts and your comments. And if you're struggling like me, I would love to meet you. Misery loves company, isn't that right? No, more or less the support and the encouragement for each other that we can give to kind of keep going even when things get hard. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye, everybody.